In this series, we will discover the biblical meaning of the seven-headed beast and the harlot woman found in Revelation 17. In order to do this, we must first review the two other seven-headed beasts found in the book of Revelation. In prior programs, the great red dragon of Revelation chapter 12, having seven heads, is identified primarily as Satan and secondarily as pagan Rome, because Satan used pagan Rome in his attempt to kill the baby Jesus. Rome was also the instrument Satan used to crucify Jesus on the cross. Revelation 12:6 speaks of a time when God's church, symbolized by a pure woman, would flee into the wilderness for 1,260 days, or 1,260 years of prophetic time. God's people fled because they were being persecuted by the dragon. This time period is known as the Dark Ages, from 538 to 1798, exactly 1,260 years. Revelation 12:15 says, "The serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood." This flood after the woman is a symbol of intense persecution against God's people, his church in the wilderness. True to prophecy, untold millions were put to death for their faith in Jesus from 538 to 1798. Revelation 12:1 and 12:11 tells us God's true church, this pure woman, clothed with the sun, overcame the dragon by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Later in Revelation 17, God uses an impure woman, or a harlot woman, to symbolize a false church which is in rebellion against God and at war with God and his people. More will be shared about this in future programs. Finally, Revelation chapter 12:17 closes with this statement, "And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ." This verse shows the dragon not only pursued and persecuted God's church in the wilderness, but he would continue pursuing her after the wilderness experience and would persecute her until the return of Jesus. We know this because the dragon is pictured as making war with the remnant of the woman's seed. The word remnant identifies the woman's seed as the last of God's people living on earth before Jesus returns. The woman's seed is described as those who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Our next program will focus on the second beast with seven heads, which is found in Revelation 13. I invite you to follow Jesus as I leave you with these words from Revelation 22:6 and 7. "And he said unto me, These sayings are faithful and true, and the Lord God of the holy prophets sent his angel to show unto his servants the things which must shortly be done. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keeps the sayings of the prophecy of this book."